2. Test, test. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Test. Testing 1, 2. Test, test. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Trevor, can you hear me? Yes, I can. Bill, we'll go at the 10-minute mark. Okay? Trev will go at 10. We're at 10, 9, 8. And good evening, and welcome to Zaleski Sports and the game of the week here at Columbus High School as the Columbus Catholic Dons coming into this ball game with a 6-1 conference record, 11-3 overall against the Greenwood Granton Indians with a 1-6 conference record and 3-12 overall. I'm Mike Steinwagner along with our whole crew. Trevor's here tonight. Ryan's here tonight, and Bell's here tonight, so we're going to give you a great view of a great ball game tonight as Columbus, one of the top teams in Division 5, not just in central Wisconsin, but in the state of Wisconsin. And these two teams met back on December 15th as the Columbus Catholic Dons defeated the Greenwood Granton Indians 79-26 at Greenwood High School. In that contest, Matt Konieczny and Eli Wolf had real good ball games with 16 points each. And Ben Weiland also had 11 to go with those two fine young ball players. And Greenwood was led by Mason Conert with 8 points in that contest. Our pregame show is brought to you by Discover Marshfield's Wellness Destination, Be Well Studio, experiencing cutting-edge recovery tools like hydro massage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29 with memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com. And Columbus was a little busy this last week also. They started out against the Loyal Greyhounds in a big ball game that was here at Columbus, and Loyal beat them 52-50 as a missed free throw after the buzzer had sounded, had a chance to tie this contest up, and the free throw was missed, and the Loyal Greyhounds come away with a 52-50 victory there. Leading for the Greyhounds was Bryce Deegan with 20 points, and Rhett Lamovic had 10, and Carson Prin also had 10 in that contest. Also, they went down to Just a Game Fieldhouse, and they beat a Division I team down there, Rice Lake, from the Big Rivers Conference, and beat them by 1 point down there. So a good test for these Columbus Dons. And we, in the previous 5 games for the Columbus Catholic Dons, as we see that Rice Lake 58-57 win, Loyal that lost 50-52, 52-50 loss to them. A big win against Spencer at Spencer, 67-56. Owen Withey is 66-64 at Owen Withey, and at Pacelli, a big matchup for years back in the WISA years, and the Dons coming away with a 77-43 victory on that. In fact, Loyal's playing a big one tonight in the Clover Belt, and they are, with 11 minutes left, leading Owen Withey 50-21, and that one is on Zaleski Sports. Joe Anderson is making the call on that one. So we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back in just a bit. And you're watching Clover Belt Basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
I'm going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mitten would be a safer decision.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff, because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Cobuson Bus is hiring, it's drivers that they need. Cobuson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
Cobuson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobuson.com.
Cobuson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield, and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
And we are back here at Columbus High School, and we're just about 4 minutes away. And these teams have met each other over the last 18 seasons that Columbus has been in the Clover Belt Conference. And Joe Konieczny has an overall record of 32-4 against the Greenwood Indians. Right now he has an 11-game winning streak against the Indians with that 79-26 win earlier this year. And during that period of time, Joe has won. He's won 11 conference championships in there, and An outstanding job by Joe Konechny as he just earlier this season got his 400th career victory and has done a great job with the Columbus Catholic Dons here. And you know, these two teams, you know, they do have winning, what do I want to say, winning attitudes on with Greenwood winning actually Clover Belt championships 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. The first one back the 65-66 season, and the last one that they've had is in the 2006-2007 season. Other championships they won, if you go back to 2011, when it was Greenwood Granton, they actually won the Division 7 football title. And also they won the Division 6 football championship in 1990. In baseball, they won the 1988, or excuse me, in basketball, they won the 1988 Class C tournament. And in baseball, they won the 1988 and 1990 Class C championships. And the Columbus Dons, over the years, they've won, I think it's right around 16, 17 total championships. But in basketball, you go back to the WIAA days, and WIAA was disbanded back after the 2000 season. And the girls actually won WIAA titles in 1980, 1999, and 2000. And then the boys in 96, 97, 99, and 2000. So you look at that, the girls and the boys both winning back-to-back championships, and WIAA disbanded the following year. And of course, Joe Konechny and his ball club winning the state title back in 2024 in that Division 5 with that outstanding 81-75 win over Abundant Life Christian. So we are just about a minute and a half away. We're going to send it back to Trevor and that to a couple more spots, and we'll be ready for our national anthem and the starting lineups. And you're watching basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Great job on the national anthem. And our sponsor for our starting lineup this evening is Hiller's True Value. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. On the job or in the woods, be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. And our starting lineups tonight for the Greenwood Indians coming into this contest with a 1-6 conference record, 3-12 overall against the number 3 ranked Columbus Catholic Dons, 11-3 overall and 6-1 in the Clover Belt Eastern Conference. Starting at a forward position, a 6-foot sophomore, number 1, Brady Rakovic. At a forward spot, a 6'1 junior, number 2, Keegan Geip. At a guard spot, a 5'10 freshman, number 3, Max Diary. At a freshman spot, at a forward spot, a 6-foot freshman, number 24, Dominic Morales. And at the center position for the Indians, a 6'1 senior, number 33, Antone Livingston. The head coach for the Indians, actually in his 4th overall season, he coached the Indians back in 2014 through 2017, and he's come back to coach the Indians now again, is Eric Johnson. Sure. And Greenwood in the last 5 ball games, they lost to New Lisbon last night, 84-52. Lost to Colby back on the 20th, 82-44. They lost to Alma Center Lincoln, 79-39 in a non-conference ball game. In a conference game, they lost to Spencer, 84-41, and they came away with a big victory over Faith Christian, 77-61. Back on the 12th, and they had lost to them earlier in the season, and they played a home and away situation, and so a big win for them to get their 3rd win of the year. And so now for the Columbus Catholic Dons, at a guard spot, a 6-foot senior, number 1, Mac Konieczny. At a guard spot, a 5'9 senior, number 3, Cade Jansen. At a guard spot for the Dons, a 6-foot junior, number 12, Ben Weiland. At a forward position, a 6'5 senior, number 22, Caleb Hilgeman. And at a forward position, and controlling the boards and in the paint, the 6'7 junior, number 35, Carter Summer. The head coach for the Catholic Dons is Joe Konieczny in his 21st season. So we're ready to play some basketball here, and Joe Byral over there getting a little exciting, getting the fans all riled up here, and we will be ready for basketball action. Our officials for this evening's contest is Tyler Hamann, Kobe Ellenbecker, and Randy Rasmussen. So we'll be ready here for basketball action here in just a bit. As both these teams in this conference really battle between. It started out with Loyal, Owen Withee, and also Columbus, and Spencer was in there also. They were a big surprise to start out the season 10-0 or 11-0, and they've in the last 3-4 ball games they've had a little problems, and they're kind of falling out of the race. We'll get to that later on where they sit in the standings. And the opening tip here is controlled by the Columbus Dons, and with that is Cade Jansen. Jansen out on top. Over to Mac, as he's their actually top three-point shooter on the season, as Mac earlier this year tied a school record of 10 3-pointers in a ball game. Pass in the lane to Mac for 3, good! As puts the Dons out on top, 3-0 right away. As Mac averaging 18.2 points a ball game, long pass down court. And trying to drive into the lane there. 3-point shot, and off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Weiland. As Mac shoots another 3, rebound taken by number 33. That's Antone Livingston, a senior, 6'1 senior. And trying to drive the lane and stolen away. A loose ball here, and diving for it and sliding out of bounds was, let's catch the number here. Looks like 22 as that was Caleb Hilgeman diving for that ball. As turnover by, and we've got a foul as Jansen crosses the center line there. And the foul is on number 33. That is Antone Livingston, his first personal, team first. Controlling it here, Ben Weiland. Over to Mack for three, good! As Mack's warming up here. He's only 8 away from tying that record. As the Indians trying to get it across the timeline, they finally do. And we've got a traveling call as Diary dragged that pivot foot. Another turnover by the Indians. 6-0 Columbus here early in the first half with 16:15 left until halftime. 3-point shot, good by Weiland. As all 3 baskets now are all 3-pointers. Special thanks to our game day sponsors, Frayne Auto Body, ShedsDelivered.com, House of Heating, Tequaria Monarca, and Total Electric. Thanks to these great sponsors to sponsor these ball games, and it's all free to you. As the Indians trying to work the ball in the low block, and knocked away and stolen. And on a breakout here, and Mack out on top, over to Weiland. Weiland inside, shot up by Carter Sommer, and Carter gets his first 2 tonight. He's averaging 12.6 on the season. Full court press by the Dons. As the Indians get it across, and another loose ball, and a breakout, and a great pass. Up with the shot is Hilgeman, no good, and we've got a foul underneath. As Hilgeman was fouled on the play. And number 24, that would be Morales. Morales, the 6-foot freshman. And at the line for the Dons is number 22. That is Hilgeman. Caleb averaging just about 6 points a ball game for the Dons this year. And the next one, no good. And rebound taken by Weiland. Weiland for a 3-pointer, good! As that's his second one, as Mack and Weiland both have a pair of 3-pointers tonight to take a 15-0 lead here. As Greenwood drives and partially blocked by Sommer. Mack dishes off to Jansen. Back out on top to Sommer. Mack for 3 from the corner, good! As Mack now has 9 on the night, and timeout taken by the Indians. And they're going to call a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a 30-second timeout also. And you're watching Clover Belt basketball action here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
And stolen away. Great pass and knocked away. Pass intended there for Jansen. And driving and dishing it off, and off the fingertips of Morales. And the Dons will get it, leading 18-0 here with 14 minutes left until halftime. Konechny was thinking about the three, takes a dribble, looks for out on top to Jansen, over to Weiland, and kicked out of bounds. And it will go to the Indians as Livingston. Full court press by the Dons, bringing it up as Geipe over to Rakovic. Rakovic across the timeline. Bounce pass over in the corner. Rakovic on the left wing. 33, that's Livingston. Livingston thought about it, takes the dribble, stops, passes off to Geipe. Going one-on-one there with Jansen. And a loose ball, picking it up is number 22, that's Hilgeman. Mack up, one-hander, as Mack has 11 in tonight's contest. Out on top to Rakovic. Over to Diary. Pass and knocked away and off the fingertips of the Dons. And coming in for the Dons here now is, let's see, we've got Ray Becker coming in. Elijah Wolf now in for the Dons. Let's see here, number 10, that's Devlin Timler. And Jack Kolbeck also in for the Dons. And we've got a new one also for the Indians is number 21, Honert, in for the Indians. Inside and off the hands of Mason Honert, and another turnover by the Indians. As bringing it up for the Dons is Ray Becker. Becker crosses the timeline. Bounce pass inside. Back to Becker out on top. Thought about the three. Held up. Over to Wolf. To Becker. Back inside. Bounce pass down low. Shot up by number 15. That was Kolbeck. Bounce pass inside. Dishes back out. Three-pointer. And off the rim. No good. Rebound. And it's off the hands of Morales. 20-0 with coming up to the 12-minute mark here in the first half. As the Dons have hit on 5 three-pointers so far in this contest. Wolf out on top with it. Over to Becker. Back to Wolf. Wolf for the three-pointer. Off the back of the rim. No good. And pulling it down is Rakovic. And we've got a double dribble called against Morales. And so the Dons will have it out here. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Dons opening up a 20-0 lead here on the Indians. Bounce pass. Looking to take the three was Becker. And taking the three high off the board. And it hit that guide wire up there and nobody. And an over and back violation against the Dons. It used to be when it hit that guide wire up there that it was called out of bounds. But I've seen it 4 or 5 different times this year. I know a couple times at the field house in Marshfield here, and it's not whistled, so maybe it's just still a live ball yet. But I'll have to ask Joe Konechny on that, what the rulings are on their home field here. And the Dons get the turnover and losing control, but picking it up is Becker. Becker, inside pass to Timler. Three-point shot, good by Jansen. As Jansen gets in the act, and he's averaging about 4.5 points a ball game. So he's just not that far off. Another 3 and he'll be over that. And going one-on-one and a steal. And the Indians steal it right back and the Dons steal it right back. And Jansen. Inside pass to Tumler. And loose ball gets his own rebound. 3-point shot by Wolf, no good. And we've got a pushing foul underneath the basket. And that'll go against is number 15, Jack Colbeck. Colbeck, a 6'6" senior for the Dons. And crossing the timeline with it. And a long 3, good, as the Greenwood Indians get on the board as Gippy hits a 3 at the 10-minute mark here. So it took 8 minutes for the Indians to get warmed up here. It's 23-3. Wolf, skip pass, over to Becker, back to Wolf. Wolf drives the baseline, off the glass, count it, good! Elijah Wolf, as he will go to the Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro, like it never happened. And the foul is on number 15. Or excuse me, number 24. That is on Morales, his second personal. And Wolf completes the 3-point play. As Elijah averaging just about 5 points a ball game. Inside pass down low. Inside pass and into the hands of Linder. And the Dons stole it as Jansen got this. Well, the way Jansen had his head down, I thought he stepped on the end line, but it was the Indians who stepped on the end line. So Wolf brings it across the timeline for the Dons. Thought about the 3 was Becker. Becker back out on top. Wolf. Over to Jansen. To Wolf. 3-pointer. Good by Colbeck. As Colbeck gets into the act here now. That is 7 3-pointers. Earlier this year, the Dons did have 23 pointers in one ball game this year. Long pass cross court there to Jansen. And taking a 3 and off the rim, no good. Rebound, fighting for it, and loose ball. And coming up with it, we're going to have a jump ball, and possession will go to the Greenwood Granton Indians. As substitutes coming in for the Dons here. Number 12, Ben Weiland coming in. And we've got Matt Konishny in. And number 12. And we've got, let's see, at the top of the key here is Linder to Rakovic. Rakovic drives to his right. Bounce pass, loose ball, picked up by Mack. Mack gets across the timeline to Weiland. Weiland with the 3-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Gippy. Gippy brings it across the timeline. Goes one-on-one against Jansen. Rakovic over in the baseline. Down in the lower block to Morales. Morales' a shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sommer. Mack thought about the 3, dishes off, down low to Sommer. Out to Weiland. Weiland for 3, good! As that is Ben's 3rd 3-pointer of the night. And their 8th as a team. As the Dons are lighting it up on the floor tonight. And a shot taken there by Gippy is no good. And a loose ball recovered by Mack. Over to Hilgeman. Sommer to Weiland. Weiland drives. Passes off to Mack. To Hilgeman inside. Hilgeman off the glass. And, ribs around. No good. And he's fouled on the play. And the foul's on number 24, Dominic Morales. That is his third personal foul and the team fourth. And going to the line to shoot 2 for the Dons is Caleb Hilgeman. Caleb averaging just about 6 points a ball game. First one up, no good. As Caleb is now 1 for 3 at the free throw line tonight. 32-3. Dons out in front. As Hilgeman up with the next one and off the rim, no good. And pulling it down is Weiland with a rebound. Mack over to Becker. Becker's three-pointer, good. As the Indians are going to take a full timeout, so we're going to take a full timeout too with 6:45 left in the first half. It's 35-3. As the Dons are out in front, and you're watching Clover Belt action here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
And we're back to action here with 6:35 left in the first half. Trying to find an opening here as Gippy gets it. Over on the left wing, going against Mack, going one-on-one. And off of Mack's leg, and Mack recovers it. As Mack drives to Weiland. Weiland for 3, off the back of the rim, no good. And we've got a foul. And going up for that rebound was Becker. And we've got a pushing foul underneath on number 33, Livingston. That's his second personal, team 5th. Pass down low, 22, off the front of the rim, rebound, and fouled on the play. Looks like Carter Summer going to the line. As the foul is on number 21 for the Indians. That is Conert, his first personal, team 6. And to the line, the Serve Pro free throw line, is Carter Summer. Carter averaging 12.6 on the season for the Dons. Third leading scorer for the Dons. And he connects on both of them at the Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro like it never happened. As the Indians bring it across. Driving into the lane was Linder, and stealing it for the Dons, Mack for 3, back off the rim, no good. And the Indians are going to let it go out of bounds, and it'll be Indians' ball with 5:41 left to play. Does your roof need attention? Call Schwartz Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. As the Indians now bringing it up court as Antone Livingston brings it across the timeline. And over to Rakovic. Rakovic out on the right wing, pass inside, shot up and no good. That was by number 21, that was Conert, as he was a top scorer in that game the other night. And a three-pointer by Mack. Baseline jumper, and Mack now with 14 on the night. And Columbus will take a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick 30 also. And you're watching high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Max power, I'm about to go bigger and better. If I ever lose, I don't know, faster than ever. If I ever lose, I don't know, bigger and better. Hitting roller coaster come bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster.
And we're back here at Columbus as the Indians have the ball. Rakovic making a big baseball pass over to Diary. To Rakovic, back out on top. Over to Diary. Diary drives up and no good, and he's going to be fouled in the act of shooting. As Ben Weiland picks up his first personal, only the team's second by the Dons. And going to the free throw line for the Indians is Max Diary. Max had, Dyer had 15 points in that game the other night, or last night it was, and he misses both of them. Inside, up, and attempting the shot there was Hilgeman, and he's fouled on the play. And the foul is on number 2 is Gippy, his first personal, and team 7th. But going to the line to shoot 2 for the Dons will be Caleb Hilgerman, a 6'5 senior. And the shot is off the rim, no good. As he is now 1 for 4 at the free throw line tonight. He's the, well, I take that. Elijah Wolf went to the line tonight and completed a 3-point play. But Caleb gets her back on the scoring column there as he's got 2 tonight, both at the free throw line. And we've got a kicking violation against the Dons, and the Indians will retain that. 38-point lead by the Dons, 41-3 leading. Long pass, and out on top with it for the Indians is Dyer. And fast break here, and going up for the layup is number 35. That is Carter Summer, as Carter picks up his 6th point of the night. Dons with a 40-point lead here. Rakovic for the 3, and he airballs it, and the Dons will take over. And coming in for the Dons is number 10. That is Devlin Timler, a 6'1 junior guard. Coach Kanichi's got a nice ball club coming back with some height next year also, and a nice job that Scott Schroyer does as his assistant also in the weight room here with these ball players. And so Dons are in great shape, and 3-point attempt there by Gippy is no good. Weiland with it, inside. And up off the glass, high off the glass, no good. And rebound. And up with the shot is number 33, that's Livingston. And he's fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul is on number 35 for the Dons. That would be Carter Summer, his first personal. Only the team 3rd by the Dons, as Livingston makes the first one as he gets his first point of the night. He had 8 points last night. And the second one up is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Timler. Back out on top, Wolf. Wolf thought about the 3. Back out on top to Wolf. Wolf for 3, off the back, no good. Pitch out to Wolf. As Summer goes up with it. That 6'7" height is a big plus right there on high throws. Skip pass, pass down low, low block, and over for Summer on a three-pointer is no good. And stolen away. And going coast to coast with the attempted jam is no good by Summer. But the follow-up, good by number 15 is Colbeck. As you can see that slam coming, but he just had caught the back of the rim on that. And a long shot by Diary is no good. Wolf, and a kicking violation as the ball goes out into the lobby here, and coming in for the Dons is number 5, is Ray Becker. Gets it over in the corner to Weiland. Three-point attempt. Overshoots the basket. That was Timler. As the Dons have shot a lot of three-pointers tonight. In fact, I think they've got 10 so far as a team made three-pointers. Rakovic with it. On the right wing. Drives. Dishes off. And ball knocked away out of Livingston's hands. Up with the shot as no good by Dyer. And with a three-pointer off the back of the rim, Wolf with the rebound. Wolf brings it on top. Wolf, skip pass, cross court to Weiland, out on top for three, good. That is Ray Becker with his second three of the night. As the Dons, like I said, are lightening it up. As the Indians only have one field goal, and the basket good by Becker. Becker picks up his 8th point, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro, like it never happened. And the foul is on number 21. And that's Conert with his second personal foul. And we'll see if Becker can complete the three-point play. He does. Ray with 9 points tonight. Pair of threes and a field goal and a free throw. And clock ticking down as it's at 25. As Rakovic has it. Bounce pass. Inside. Shot. Off the rim. No good. And loose ball as recovered by the Dons. And bringing it up court is Ray Becker. And a foul will be called. And the Indians are over the foul limit. This will be the 9th team foul by the Indians. 33 as Livingston picks up his third personal foul. So now 2 players with 3 fouls, Livingston and Morales. And going to the free throw line is Ray Becker. And he hits the first one. As Ray now with 10 points on the night. Ray averaging 3.1 points a ball game and hits the second one. Nice job by Becker coming off the bench in double figures. And with 5 seconds left, we'll see if the Indians can get a shot off here. And they will not. And the halftime score here from Columbus is the Columbus Catholic Dons 53 and the Indians of Greenwood Granton 4. And you're watching Cloverbelt Basketball basketball action here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Whether you need deep sleep, beauty sleep, or just need to sleep it off, Mall Furniture has a huge selection of double-sided comfort sleep mattresses. When it's time for a double, it's no trouble. You'll flip over our great prices. There's two great sides to this mattress story, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. It's double-sided or nothing.
Get your perfect comfort sleep mattress from Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
See you on the flip side.
And we are back here at Columbus High School, and the halftime score is the Columbus Catholic Dons 53 and the Greenwood Granton Indians 4. And these young men that you see out here on the floor and girls are children that are in the basketball program here at Columbus, and this is just a great turnout that they have here. And to the future of Columbus basketball is right there on the floor, and I'll tell you, they will have no problems with the future of basketball here at Columbus. Halftime scoring for the Indians is Keegan Gippy is leading with 3 points, the only field goal that the Indians have had, and Antone Livingston has the other point as he's 1 for 2 at the free throw line, and Max Dyer is 0 for 2 at the free throw line. For the Columbus Catholic Dons, who have hit 11 three-pointers in this contest, led by Matt Konieczny, who's got 14 points. Elijah Wolf has 3, Cade Jansen with 3, Ray Becker coming off the bench with 11, and Ben Weiland with 9, Jack Kolbeck with 5, Caleb Hilgeman with 2, and Carter Summer with 6. And upcoming ball games for, we'll do the Catholic Dons here first, as they've got a couple ball games that are really tough coming up here in the next, I would say we've got here the next couple weeks. As this coming week they will be at Neillsville, and Neillsville kind of still in the race yet for that title, but it's right now it's kind of a three-man race with Loyal and Loyal, Owen Withy, and Columbus, and Loyal demolished, I would say, Owen Withy tonight, and I don't have a final score on that, but they did annihilate them there. And they've got Neillsville coming up this week, and then next Monday a very tough ball game against the Division IV Marathon, 2 ranked teams as Columbus, number 3 in Division 5, Marathon, number 4, will go head-to-head here at Columbus Monday night. We will have that game on Zaleski Sports. Ben will be back for that. I have to go over to Stratford next Monday, but great matchup here with Marathon and Columbus next Monday. Then they travel to Gilman the next day. Then a matchup with Spencer, who's fallen in the waysides. And following that is they go to Rib Lake, as Rib Lake is leading that northern division of the Merriwood Conference, and so could be a very good matchup also. For the Greenwood Indians, they've got coming up also right around the corner here, they've got a couple tough ball games also, as I'm looking for their sheet, and Trevor's got a nice graphic up here as they will take on Owen Withy there, and then a big one at Loyal on Tuesday night. Big matchup that I'm thinking we're covering that one also. And then at Gilman on the 6th of February, then Neilsville, and then Spencer. And so it's a very, very tough schedule for the Greenwood Granton Ball Club, who's kind of rebuilding their program with 2 different schools. They got 2 different players from Granton, but one of them is out with he's out with a knee injury, so he'll be lost for the year. And so it'll kind of a rebuilding year for Coach Eric Johnson. So we're going to take a little break here and run a few commercials, and we'll be back right after that. And we'll be ready for second half action here at Columbus High School. And you're
Cobeson Bus is hiring, it's drivers that they need. Cobeson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
Cobeson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobeson.com.
Cobeson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
We're going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mitten's is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
Our halftime show is brought to you by Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Other games going on in the Clover Belt East here tonight. As I mentioned, Owen Withy is at Loyal, and Loyal has won that ball game. And Neilsville is at Colby in the Eastern Conference here. Standings-wise so far, coming into the night, as Columbus Catholic and Loyal both at 6-1 records. Loyal with a 13-1 record. Columbus 11-3. Owen Withy is third at 5-2 and 9-4 overall. Neilsville 3-2 in the conference and 8-6 overall. Spencer 5-1, 12-4 overall. They've kind of went on hard times in the last week or here or so. Colby 1-3 in conference and 3-7 overall, or excuse me, 2-5 in the conference for Colby and 3-7 overall. And Greenwood Granton 1-6 and 3-11 overall, and Gilman 0-8 and 2-3 overall. In the Western Conference games tonight is number 8 Fall Creek is at Black River Falls in a non-conference game. Flambeau is at McDonald Central in a non-conference game, and Bloomer is visiting 7th-ranked Regis at Eau Claire Regis. And in the conference there, the standings stand with Fall Creek out on top with a 5-1 record and 9-2 overall. Regis is 7-2 and 10-3 overall. Stanley Boyd is right up in there also at 5-1 and 12-1 overall. And Elkmont 4-2 in conference, 4-8 overall. Thorpe 2-4 in conference, 5-7. McDonald Central 2-5 in conference, 7-7 overall. And Cadott 2-11 and 1-5 in conference, and 2-9 Bloomer and 1-6 in conference. So we are just about a minute and a half away. We're going to take a couple spots here yet, and we'll have second half action here from Columbus. And you're watching on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff, because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Cobuson Bus is hiring, it's drivers that they need. Cobuson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
Cobuson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at Cobuson.com.
Cobuson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield, and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
And we are back here at Columbus, and Columbus leading 53-4 here at halftime as they are taking on the Greenwood Indians, or Greenwood Granton Indians. I've got to get used to that co-oping in there, as the Dons are pretty much starting their second team here, and a three-pointer, good by number 5, Becker, and Ray just going on a tear here tonight. He's got 14 already tonight. And so, see if I can find my sheet here. Ray Becker, so far, his high for the season has been 11. So he's got a season high 14 already tonight, as the Indians trying to get back into this, get some more points on the board here to be respectable, and it'll stay with the Indians as it's knocked out of bounds. As Cade Jansen is over there trying to kind of refereeing a little bit as he pointed towards the Columbus area, and also decided, let's jump ball it. But it's going to go to the Indians, and Cade lands up stealing it for the Dons. And I think he's saying, I told you it was our ball. But inside, Cade over in the corner, takes the shot up and off the rim, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Livingston. And we've got a foul. As Cade picks up his first personal. That is only the 4th foul that the Dons have committed in this contest, as Livingston has it on top of the key. Out on the left wing, drives, goes up for the shot, and partially blocked there nicely by Jack Kolbeck. And bringing it up for the Dons is Becker. Becker dishes off. Inside to Hilgeman. Hilgeman up with the shot, and an offensive foul on Hilgeman as he's going to pick up his first personal. As the Dons now have almost just as many fouls as they had in the first half. They had 3, and they've picked up 2 quick ones here in the second half. And a 3-point shot is good by Dyer. As that is just the second basket by the Indians this evening. Pass inside. Back out on the wing. 3-pointer taken by Becker is no good. And a 3-pointer from downtown hits the rim. That by Jansen. But Indians get the rebound. Morales. Rakovic. Drives to his left. Dishes off to Dyer. Out to Livingston. Livingston out of the top of the key. Over to Dyer. To Livingston. Livingston back to Dyer. Gippy with it. And a long 3 off the back of the rim by Dyer is no good. And bringing it up and inside, and nice lane, and up very nicely is Devlin Timler, as Devlin gets his first 2 of the ball game. He averages 3 points a ball game. Long 3, good by Livingston. As Livingston now has 4 on the night. He's got 4 of the 10 points, as the Indians have hit a pair of 3s here to start the second half. Pass inside. Dishes back out. Driving to his left is Kolbeck. Kolbeck down low. Lower block and knocked away nicely by the Indians. And Rakovic going in, and he's fouled by number 3. That's Kate Jansen. As the foul was on the floor, that's his second personal. As Livingston, spin move, and they're going to call it travel. And so the Indians turn it over, and coming in for the Dons is Rocco Mayer. As also Elijah Wolf in the ballgame for the Dons. Bounce pass inside, loose ball picked up by Mayer. On top to Becker. And we've got a foul in the lane. As we'll see, foul is on Brady Rakovic as he picks up his first personal, first team in the second half here. Number 21 for Greenwood is Mason Conert into the ball game. Wolf with a 3-pointer, good! As Wolf now has 3. He has 6 points in tonight's contest. His first 3 of the night. And a loose ball picked up and bounced around. Livingston drives high off the glass, no good. Tip up by, I'm going to say that Gippy fouled him with a push. His second personal, team second. As the Dons have 13 threes tonight. Their season high is 20. And off the rim with that is Mayers. And up with the shot is Livingston. Livingston had 8 last night in the ball game against New Lisbon. Wolf on the baseline, skip pass, and stolen away nicely by the Indians and driving to the lane and missing it. And Wolf with the rebound. Outlet pass to Becker. Becker out on the right wing. Now on the baseline. Bounce pass to Wolf. Wolf out on top. As Mayer thought about taking the three. As Coach Joe Konieczny getting a lot of reserves into the ball game. He's still got about 5 more sitting on the pines there, and we'll see them, I think, yet too. As a 3-point attempt by Mayer is no good. And we've got a foul on number 11. That's Rocco Mayer. His first personal, team 4th. As Mayer so far on the season has 7 points. He's averaging 1.4 points a ball game. And a drive and no good. And the foul will be on number 15, Jack Kolbeck, as Jack had him on the arm. Oh, they're going to say Timler. They could have called it on Kolbeck also, but they're giving the foul to Timler. And that's the 5th personal foul. And at the line is, I think that's Livingston, as he misses the first one. He is now 1 for 3 at the free throw line and hits the second, as he's got 7 of the 13 points tonight. Coming across is Becker with it to Wolf inside and trying to drive his way out to Wolf. And a 3-pointer, good! That by Becker for 3, as that is Ray Becker's 4th 3-pointer tonight. He has 17 points tonight. He's the leading scorer for the Dons. Long pass to Wolf. Wolf up with the shot, off the glass, good. As Elijah Wolf now with 8 in the contest. Gippy with the shot, off the rim, no good. Rebound. Pulled down by the Dons. Pulled it down by Becker. And going up and fouled is Rocco Mayer, as he will go to the Serve Pro free throw line to shoot 2. Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield, now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work from the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location, located right across the street from Marshfield Country Club. That's Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. As Mayer misses the first free throw. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you, as Mayer gets his first point of the night as he hits 1 of 2 from the line. Livingston on top, over to Rakovic. To Livingston. Livingston drives, dishes off. Back to Livingston. Livingston up with the shot, good. As Livingston coming alive here with 8 second-half points for the Indians. Wolf for the 3, short, airballed it. Rebound taken by Rakovic. Rakovic brings it up in the front court. And Livingston with it. Thought about the 3. Passes it off to Dyer. Dyer with it. Drives to his right. Up with the shot, off the rim, no good. And a long pass down floor, and up with it is Rocco Mayer, as he's got 3 on the night. Rocco averaging 1.4 on the season. Livingston's bounce 3-pointer attempt bounces off the back, and Livingston's going to pick up a foul, and that is going to be his 4th personal foul. And that is only the 4th team foul on the Indians. We're coming up to the 10-minute mark here. Special thanks to our game day sponsors, Woodfield Inn and Suites, Brown's Bar, Reb's Funeral Home, and G&D Wood Products. And a three-point attempt off the back of the rim. That taken by Nolan Frayne, who's now in the ball game. Nolan, a 5'10 sophomore guard for the Columbus Dons. And a long three there. Rebound taken by Gippy. Gippy with the shot. And it's knocked out of bounds by the Dons. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. As driving the lane, up with the shot, and good is number 13. That's Andrew Lindner. Gets his first two of the night. As the Dons working the ball here, Mayer out on top. Thinking about shooting the three. That was Wenzel. And Wenzel, as he's got three. He's not on the program, but I've noticed he's played a little bit this year, so I had him in the book already. And he is number 30 out there, so get that off the JV program here. And Wolf with the rebound. And Wheeler is number 31. He's also another JV player. And Osterman, he is number 20, I'll bet, because that's what his JV number is. And coming in for the Dons is number 34, Davis Vinedge. And the Indians will have the ball as the Dons leading 72-17 with 8:20 left. And that will be a continuous clock here for the rest of the ball game as we are past the 9-minute mark. And driving the lane off the rim, getting up the rebound and putting it back in is number 21. That's Conert. Mason Conert gets his first two of the night. Wolf, and three-point shot, good by Mayer. That's 5 in this half. That's 16 for the game tonight. And driving the baseline and off the glass is good is Dyer, as he's got 5 on the night. And we are going to have a 30-second timeout just for a reserve to come in, so they will be credited with a timeout on that. And so the Dons have a new ball player in. That is number 31. That's Roy Wheeler. As some of the JV players now getting some time at the varsity level here. Bounce pass, up with the shot. 34 is Vintage, looking for actually his first 2 points of the season. And coming in for Greenwood is number 33. That is Livingston. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivering options. And a loose ball as Wheeler comes up with it there. Wheeler out on top to Mayer. And we've almost had two Dons hanging onto the ball at the same time. Wheeler passes off to Vintage and just off the rim, still looking for his first varsity point. And we have a timeout by the Indians. And so we're going to take a quick timeout also, and it's a full timeout, so we'll take a full also. And you're watching Clover Belt basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
And we're back here at Columbus High School where the Dons lead 75-21 with 6:13 left and the Indians having the ball. And we've got some other great games going on. Zaleski and getting a basket there is Morales gets his first 2 points tonight. And Marshfield is up at Merrill, and Stratford is at Assumption tonight. Eau Claire Memorial is at DC Everest. New Richmond is at Eau Claire North. And I heard the Columbus girls have defeated Gilman tonight, so that game is finished for the night. And so we've got some great games coming up also tonight. Neenah at Stevens Point. So this game's going to get done a little early tonight, so you may be able to catch it. But if you want to see some of those games, you can go back and re-watch those in the entirety. So just stay with Zaleski Sports. And getting his first 2 points is Davis Vintage, as he gets his first 2 points of the season, and the fans went crazy. As Morales gets his 4th point of the night. It's now 77-25 with 5 minutes left, running clock. 3-point basket, good! That by Wenzel. That is his second 3-pointer tonight. He's got 6. In fact, those baskets he's gotten tonight, those are his first varsity points also tonight. So big highlight for Wheeler or for Wenzel and for Vintage as they get their first varsity points here for Columbus in their career. Baseline jumper, no good. In fact, Davis almost got another one there. And driving in the shot in the lane and gets 2 is Gippy. And he's got 5 on the night. He scored the very first basket for the Indians in this contest. Excuse me. As the Dons trying to run a little more clock here. 80-27 as a lot of the JV players getting some action and some reserves, and showing what Columbus basketball is. Nolan Frayne picks up 2. He's averaging 1 point a ball game this year. In fact, that is his 6th point on the season. And a long 3 and off the glass, no good by Morales. And baseline jumper and gets the roll as Wenzel picks up 2. He's got 8 tonight. That is his season high for him also. As the Indians get the loose ball, drive the lane, and rebound pulled down by number 11, that's Mayer. And driving the lane is Wheeler, and good! As Wheeler gets to is pretty much everybody getting in the scoring column here tonight. And coming in are the reserves for the Indians. Now let's see if we can get most of them here. As Schoolmaster is in. And let's see, number 13, Linder is in. Number 5, that's Glade is in. And 3, Dyer is in. And let's see who we got else out there. We've got Alex Fisher out there also. So And Linder trying to get the ball in there. So Don's running the clock here as we're coming to the 2-minute mark and coming up. And as Davis almost had another one there, and good basket there by Dyer. He's got 8 on the night. Driving the baseline, dishes off. Davis with a 3! Boy, he's hitting them tonight now. As Vintage gets a 3, and a couple more substitutes coming in. As number 23, that would be Toporek coming off from the JV team. And got her into the ball game also. And stolen by Wheeler. Wheeler. And bringing it across the timeline and driving up down the baseline was Nolan Frayne, and he's fouled on the shot. And the clock's still ticking away here as Frayne will go to the line to shoot 2, as he's got 2 points tonight. And the first one coming up is good at the Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro like it never happened. And Nolan Frayne with 3 points on the night, and we'll see, and nothing but net as Don's future ball players here looking really, really good on the floor. As pretty much these are the guys that they'll be going against next year, as goes out of bounds with 30 seconds coming down here. And 11 seconds, 10, as the Indians bring it across the timeline here. And we've got a traveling call, and it's going to run down and finishes up as the Dons come away with a 91-33 win over the Indians. As Columbus will be at Neillsville on the 29th, and then a big ball game here, the 4th-ranked Marathon Red Raiders coming in here, as they're ranked 4th in Division 4, will be here, a 7:15 start. And we'll have some stats for you, as we'll talk to head coach Joe Konieczny and a player of the game. So we'll run a few spots here, and we'll be right back right after the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshville, Curtis, or Nasonville Dairy. And you've been watching high school basketball from the Clover Belt Conference here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today And we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
And we're back here at Columbus High School, where the Columbus Catholic Dons come away with a big 91-33 win. And with me is head coach Joe Konechny here on the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. And Joe, we knew what was going to happen, you know, and but you had a chance to get a lot of your JV ball players in, your reserves, and the basketball for Columbus for the future looks just outstanding.
Well, we put a lot of time in. You know, the little kids were here tonight with the dribbling Dons. That's probably one of my highlights doing this for 20 years, is seeing them develop from kindergarten on up, or even 4K now. And then, like you said, you know, as a coach, you just want to be respectful. You want to get your work in for the regulars, and then give other guys an opportunity who work very hard. You know, Davis Vintage is a senior, scored his first 5 points tonight.
Exactly.
He's going to be in the military next year and serve our country. And in my opinion, from football to basketball, he's probably what high school sports is about, as much as anyone I've had. So to see him get a chance and to have a little fun out there meant a lot to me, and it meant a lot to his teammates, because he's a special individual.
Well,
so
you know, and the fans just loved it. I mean,
yeah.
I've never heard a crowd so loud for a person making a basket, and of course everybody knew it was his first basket of the season.
Well, and he impacts the team in so many ways that are not visible.
Exactly.
Just by the way he holds himself to a high standard in the classroom. You know, he's top of his class. Just a high character individual that's going to improve any group he's a part of. So it's about him tonight, and I'm very, very happy for him.
Well, and the thing is, too, you know, you look with Davis here and the rest of the ball club, you know, it makes your starting five better because they go against him day in, day out.
Right. I mean, you're only as good as the guys that are on the scout team making you better. And we're fortunate to have, 30 boys in the program that work real hard. And for them to get a chance tonight to play in a varsity game, I'm very, very happy for them.
Well, you got a big one coming up. I mean, you go to Neilsville now, the end of the week here, and then you've got a big one come up here next week with Marathon coming in. I mean, two, big ranked teams. You guys number 3 in Division 5, Marathon number 4, and Marathon I know has 1 loss this year, but and they're just running away with the Marywood Conference Southern Division. And so it should be a great contest here and a jam-packed house.
Yeah, and it's just a great test for us. And I think when you get to choose those 10 non-conference games, you try to choose the programs that you know are perennial powerhouses where you're going to get exposed, and it's going to make you better long term. And I think our boys have learned that our non-conference schedule this year is no cakewalk, and we did it for a reason, to make sure that we're tested, and that we suffer some, take some blows along the way that make us better long term. And if we have that mentality, then Neilsville, Marathon, On top of that, our conference is really deep this year too, so you don't really get many nights off, and it's going to make us better, and we have to be prepared for sure.
All right. Joe, thanks for stopping by. Good luck the rest of the season. I hope I get to see you a couple more times, but great job tonight.
Thank you for the coverage. We sure appreciate it.
You betcha, Joe. And with us is Davis Vintage, and I'll tell you, Davis, the fans were behind you 100%, and of course, when you hit that three from the coffin corner over here, they just loved it.
Yeah, it's great to score, but like Coach said, we got a great group of guys out here. There's 30 of us, something like that. And, stuff like that doesn't happen if I don't got, teammates who are always supportive, always working as hard as we possibly can. They've been trying to get me to score for a while now, and it's great to really have that support and that group of guys that I can always trust will have my back.
So you're going into the service next year. What branch of the service are you going into?
United States Marine Corps. Oh. I'm trying to do either ROTC or the Naval Academy.
Okay. Hoorah. You practice that. Give us some meaning, okay? But no, a great job by the whole bench tonight. I mean, and Ray leading with 17 points tonight, coming off the bench, and it's a thrill to see you score tonight also, and I'm glad I was here for it.
Right. Yeah. Like Coach said again, we have a great group of guys, top to bottom. That starting five is made so much better when our backup guys are there, making them work hard. And Daxton too, Roman, Nolan, all of our other JV guys, Rocco. Just everyone did real great tonight, and it's just great to be part of the team.
All right. Now, Davis, I'm going to put you in the hot seat here tonight, okay? And you've seen everybody else do it, and I know this is your first time doing it. So you need any pointers at all? You think you can handle her? All right. I'm going to count you down from 3, going backwards, and you just do your thing, okay?
All right.
Just tell them who you are, and then you're in the house. Okay?
All right.
You hang on to the microphone here. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
My name is Davis Vintage, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, Davis. Good luck to you. Again, big night for the Columbus Dons as they defeated the Greenwood Granton Indians 91-33 here at Columbus. Scoring for the Dons tonight, Matt Konechny with 14, Elijah Wolf with 8, Jansen with 3, Frayne with 4 coming off the bench, Timler with 2, Mayer with 6, Weiland with 9, Colbeck 5, Hilgeman 2, Vintage Davis Vintage getting his first varsity points with 5 points. Carter Summer with 6. Daxton Wenzel scoring his first points. He had 8 tonight, 2 threes in there. And Rob Wheeler with 2 points. And the leading scorer coming off the bench, Ray Becker. A great job with 4 threes in there. But Dons had 18 three-pointers tonight to come away with this victory. And leading the way for the Indians was Antone Livingston with 9 points. The Indians will be in action on Thursday with a home game against Owen Withee, and then on Tuesday they will travel to Loyal next Tuesday to play the Greyhounds. Tip-off for that time is at 7 o'clock. As the Dons will travel to Neillsville for a tip-off at 7 o'clock. We'll have that one on Zaleski Sports. And then next Monday, a big one here in the Columbus Dons gym, as number 4th ranked Marathon in Division 4 will come in here to take on the Dons. Tip-off for that contest is 7:15. If you can't get here, we'll have it on Zaleski Sports. For my whole crew tonight, for Trevor, Ryan, and Bella, great job tonight. And we'll see you next week. And I will be in Pittsville on Thursday night. So have a nice evening and stay warm this week.